The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Hasbro, and Subaru Productions.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Tokutiers. Who will be crying today? Well, knowing at the state of the world, probably us.
Yeah. That's what made that last video. And I'm so happy that a lot of you,
We're very positive.
yes, very positive and really paid attention to it.
We really do appreciate that.
Yeah, that was great. It made me feel very good seeing everybody just actually really interact, especially in the comments. So thank you very much for paying attention and, hashtag Black Lives Always Matter. So, all right.
Power Ranger Yellows.
Yes, the yellows. Weirdly enough, I actually remember a lot of these characters.
So do I. But that's because I feel like that's also just more because it's much more of a nostalgic trip for us.
Yeah, especially for a lot of these. All right, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
They've been gone for a while.
Well,
Various things. All right, so we start at the beginning. Trini.
oh no.
I don't really remember a lot about her.
I do, but it's not really about her.
It's more about the actress.
No. It's because, it seemed to me the point of her character was to translate Billy to everybody else.
She's supposed to be like the calm one. Don't get me wrong, I liked her, but I'm just I really don't remember much about her in comparison to the person that came after her.
Fair. Want to put her in C?
Yeah.
She was memorable because she is still the first, and somebody did have to translate Billy. Let's be real.
Sure.
But it's hard to...
She was in those first 2 seasons, and that did hurt her a little bit because they were very basic seasons.
Because they were stereotypes, not characters.
Pretty much.
But that's what characters were in the 90s.
Yeah, they were very, especially around this time, it was early 90s, very bare bones type of characters.
For kids shows, because kids weren't, and please don't be insulted, kids weren't smart enough yet.
I wouldn't say smart enough. I think it was that people really wanted to, this is cool, you should pay attention to the action.
Yeah, that is true. It would, but then you get a season like RPM that gives us both.
Yeah. All right, Aisha. I love me some Aisha.
You do love you some Aisha.
It's true.
But
she was also not the best. She just had a lot of sass.
Because once again, stereotype.
Yeah, but it worked for her. It made her a lot more memorable.
It did. I'm not denying that. But other than the sass, what else was there? A B, that's what there was.
That's true. She's great, though. I like following her on social media.
Oh, I'm sure.
Tanya.
Sure. I'm taking your word for it.
No, it's Tanya.
Okay. Sorry, me and names do not go together. I remember 0 names.
Don't worry, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, you are.
Tanya. The problem with her is she felt like a lesser Aisha.
I can see that.
Yeah, she really didn't do much for this season and a half that she was there.
Because when did she get introduced as a ranger?
In the Alien Rangers thing, and then at the beginning of Zeo.
So she took over as Zeo?
Yeah.
And then half of Turbo.
They switched places.
Right.
And then she just magically got enrolled in everything because 90s magic just let her get enrolled from Africa.
The same way fucking Turbo Blue enrolled in high school as a 12-year-old.
Well, to be fair, he was just smart. So there's a difference there. She was a kid in Africa. And then came back.
And then...
It just magically enrolled.
Integrated into pop culture.
Yes.
That's fair.
Which, I liked her, though.
I did. See.
Yeah. I mean, there's
that character written today would be so different.
Yeah, she would be.
The fish out of water story would have wrote itself.
It would have been a lot more.
The show would have been canceled.
It wouldn't have been canceled. It would have been a lot more interesting.
It depends on who's writing it.
That's true.
You want to take a moment for the air conditioning?
No, I'm just making sure that this is still going on. Okay. Ashley.
Who?
No, I liked her.
Really?
I liked her a lot more in Space, where she actually got a character.
Okay. Sorry, I was thinking Turbo replacement, but you're right. In Space, she was much better.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's above B, though. Because most of her character
was tied to banana roast.
Exactly.
I'm trying to figure out a way. It's like, is there a way I can like refute that? But at the same time, she really
I have a
didn't
point.
have. She really didn't have a lot of autonomy on her own.
Which is the problem with early Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Because they're the token girls.
I liked her though.
No, we absolutely adored her.
It's really just that entire cast.
Oh no, that's
good.
It was that entire season.
Very true. But the next season, everybody else is really strong in here except for her, Maya.
Nature.
First of all, beautiful girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was completely beautiful. But I'm just like, you know, I don't really remember much about her character other than that she was like, I'm the one from this planet, and I know about these things.
Wasn't it Miranoi?
Yes, it was.
Hey!
But at the same time, it's like, once you end up leaving that planet and the CGI filter that was laid over it, she really didn't do as much. It felt like the rest of the cast was just like, I'm going to do this. This is my thing. This is what I want to do. Because I know more about this. She was just the lore girl.
She was the exposition character. She was the connection to the Galactic Beasts.
Yeah.
And I get that, but you could... Token Girl could have done more with it, and now it's Token Jungle Girl.
Mm-hmm.
C.
Yeah.
Or D. I don't know if she deserves D, though.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. I'm not going to give her D. Kelsey.
Why is she a ranger?
This is like one of those things that I really want to go to, like Ranger Stop or
Power Morphicon
or something, and I want her to be there.
So you can ask her, why were you recruited?
No, not so much why were you recruited. It's like, what made the directors or the writers or whomever decide that you had to be like the rock climbing girl instead of something else that was in the medical profession or some other sort of like public safety type of thing. Like her counterpart was a police officer.
Which they didn't have one in like.
No, they didn't.
They had a firefighter. They had the marine biologist. They had the pilot. They had the
nurse.
The nurse EMT.
Her brother, who had his own storyline still.
And then her.
Yeah, she was the only outlier.
She was just such an outlier. Now I can understand where things like rock climbing and
stuff like that would be skillful, but it's
outdoor,
just like
outdoor stuff. But all we got was rock climbing.
A lot of it was in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do we want to?
Now again, that has no fault of her character. I just have a pet peeve about the writing.
Yeah. It was
also writing. Whoever said the Blue Ranger could be Bruce Lee needs to be slapped.
it was mostly just the writing with her because of the way that she was treated here. All right.
I'm honestly, and what did she do?
I think she had a couple of focus episodes. One was on rollerblading, and I just really don't remember it that much.
D.
Yeah.
She's not absolute trash though.
No, she's not.
You might have her first A.
Yeah, she was great.
A or S.
Katie.
This is Katie.
I like Katie. Also, looks the exact same.
Because
Black does not crack.
Nope.
She looks the exact, if not better. I remember she had some picture of her in like some dress where it was a side cut. She had one leg sticking out. And I was like, this is amazing. 10 out of 10. Life-changing, beautiful, extraordinary. But she was also a really good character in her show.
There were some missteps with her character.
There were some missteps because of the fact that they didn't give her anything with Domo's story, which really could have elevated her. And I felt like more than anything, she could have used that because she really didn't have that much of a story outside of really anything.
No, but I also just keep going back to the one episode where they're all sucked into movies and she got the romantic musical.
And she can't sing.
Sorry, girl.
Sorry, girl.
No.
Sorry to this girl.
Which is also just kind of...
I still want for an A though.
No. I was saying all of this because I don't think because of stuff like that, she shouldn't be an S.
No, she shouldn't be. She was still good though. We're going to make this just a little bit small or not. Anyway.
Who's next? Oh.
Taylor. This might be the S.
I don't know.
It's not going to be below A though. She had a very complex character.
She was such a bitch.
But she had a great character arc. Her being that way made sense.
Because she was the first recruited.
Because she was the first recruited, and also the fact that she had the most experience. Just as a fighter.
Valid. So
her bitterness.
You're
makes
right.
sense.
Imagining somebody in the military having to fight with civilians.
Yeah.
I found Katie more memorable than her.
I found them actually pretty much on the same bar.
Because if we give her S, then I don't know if we can justify
giving Katie A. I mean, we could definitely move Katie up.
We can put her in S for now and readjust
at the end.
Yeah.
But I really liked her character.
No.
Her motivations made sense.
Also,
and the way that she acted made sense.
The scenes where she was with the Quantum Ranger and the team-ups.
They had some of the best scenes. Oh, brother. As soon as we are done with this, I will tell you because I watched the Beast Morphers team up.
Oh, that was today, wasn't it?
Well, that the past couple of days, at least in the UK. I will tell you all about it.
Okay.
All right. Dustin.
D for Dustin.
Pretty much. He was... The whole thing with Ninja Storm was extreme sports.
Because it was the 90s refusing to die.
It was the early 2000s.
It was the 90s refusing to die.
Pretty much.
And I didn't mind the extreme sports aspect because... At least kudos to them, they went for it.
They did.
They did not half-ass it.
They didn't.
But he was just the stereotypical bra character.
But he didn't serve. He...
Dirt bite.
Dirt bite. That was his whole thing. Kira.
See? Because everybody in that show had growth.
They did.
Because it took a bunch of people who stereotypically would never hang out and made them close friends forever. And honestly, if that's actually her singing in the finale, it still gives me chills.
I actually believe it is.
It still gives me chills to this
She's
day.
a musician. B?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had really good character.
She had some acting mishaps.
Yeah.
But who didn't in that show?
Also true.
But overall, that show, she was a good character.
She really was.
This is going so much more positively than I expected.
Well, we'll see about that going on. See. I loved her actress. I thought she was great. She was really good in her role. But they did not give her really anything to do, especially compared to Jasmine de Espadado. Jasmine the one.
Well, that's because Jasmine Despiaded was the only one with Espiaded, as opposed to everybody in SPD. Everybody had powers, which went nowhere. But I think she deserved B or A. My biggest complaint is that she's playing a role that seems to be for a character that's 10 years younger than her.
Really?
The lived out on the street thing, she looked, but then it just, I don't know. It looks like to be, I don't know how old she was when SPD was airing.
In her 20s.
Okay, because, I'm sorry, girl.
I'm pretty sure early 20s.
You didn't look like you were in your early 20s to me. But I am also.
I still really enjoyed the character.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that.
She was a great character.
I would say B or A.
I'm going to say A. The writing definitely failed her, but her actress did as much as she could.
Oh, no, she knocked it out of the park.
Chip. This is mostly you because you're a really big fan of his.
Because he was us. He was the audience representation. Because the moment they said, you're going to be Power Rangers, you saw the fangasm jizz all over the wall that came from him.
Gross.
But you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the actor gave 110% into that character.
Yeah.
He was so fun. So I think he's B. I don't think he's above B.
Yeah.
But he was just so fun. Like, I remember the scene where they all lost their powers. And everyone's like sad. He just goes, I want my cape back. he's like, we get our powers and my cape. He just wants his goddamn cape. Because he wants to be a superhero.
All right.
Who is
Ronnie? Operation Overdrive.
Yeah, trash.
Yeah.
They all sucked.
The
script didn't do them.
The script didn't do him any justice, but also her acting was sort of wooden.
But so is everybody else's.
Also true.
Yeah. I want to hire you to kill Superman.
Buy an army. Lily.
I liked her.
I did, but I really don't remember much of her.
She was really no nonsense.
She was in... This is going to sound sort of bad, but it's also incredibly accurate. She was in the middle, like that 3 of Blonde White Girl.
I get what you're saying, but I think because she was I want to say she was the den mother, because she really wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
But she was such a no-nonsense, straight-to-the-point character. I think she deserves at least C.
Yeah, I'll give her C.
Yeah.
I just really don't remember as much about her character, just overall in comparison to everybody else that was on that cast.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But it's also hard to compete with RJ, who is such a scene eater.
She is.
In the best way.
Summer.
S.
Yeah. Not just for her name.
I was about to say, we don't fight.
She had a great arc, a great character. She's a great actress. R.I.P. Zombie.
I need to finish that.
But yeah, she's just really good. And she had an actual story arc. Really, like, even though it was sort of wrapped up in Dylan, she had one all her own.
Oh, no, absolutely. She
Yeah.
had that entire episode when her
Parents.
when her family tried to marry her off, even though they hadn't seen her in like 6 years.
Because they need the money.
But I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
She is...
Quite good.
She's Paradigm Yellow Ranger.
Yikes.
Next.
Gia. Gia.
I wouldn't put her above C.
No. She was still the best part of that cast, but at the same time, that's not saying much.
No, it's not.
She didn't get anything to do.
Nobody did.
No, she didn't even get a focus episode.
But even the people who did they really have
No.
anything to do?
I mean, at least she still got enough from the pack. And now she is the one who's constantly coming back, and I like seeing her.
Yeah.
Yikes! It's Calvin from Ninja Steel. Not great. He's really not. He's really bland. Alright, this is our current one.
I see this as you. Because
I've actually caught up on the show.
I've only seen like the first 2 episodes of Beast Morphers.
She is not bad. She's quite smart. And I like the fact that she is willing to take responsibility for the mistake that she's made.
Yeah, a lot of B.
Yeah, I actually really like her character. Even though she didn't do much in those team-up episodes. But still, she's pretty good. I actually really like her. I'm going to give her a B.
Who the hell is this? Oh!
Yep, the one from the movie.
I didn't hate her.
She had... really...
Okay, to be fair, okay, in their defense, how...
Becky G, by the way.
The amount of time the rest of them had to develop a character as opposed to a movie versus a whole series.
Well, at the same time, it's her and Zach.
The movie didn't suck, though. It really didn't.
Yeah, I really don't remember much about it. I know more about her outside of the movie, because I know her, especially when she did the song with J-Hope. They did the remix of Chicken Noodle Soup. I really liked it.
I see. I was not familiar with her before this movie. And the only thing I can think of in terms...
To be fair, that happened after.
Outside of this movie. The only moments I really recall...
Pee in this cup?
With her... No, I forgot about Pee in this cup. That's hilarious. But that's more to do with the mother's amazing acting.
Yeah.
Was the campfire scene.
Yeah.
The...
Dinner scene.
The fork fight scene.
Oh, the fork fight scene.
And,
over a donut, by the way.
And painting the wall with her little brothers.
Yeah.
At the very end, which I thought was kind of cool. I would give her C, maybe like a C+. I know we don't do that, but I'd say she's better than D.
Yeah, sure. Now,
back to Kate.
Yeah, Katie.
Whatever. This is hard.
I just remember so much about her. I just remember her as a character. I want to give her an S.
You gotta be nice. Is that the only, I think, use of the Toei stereotype of inexplicable super strength in Power Rangers?
She actually used it a couple other times. But
I know, but it's still it's still not explained.
No, she's just really strong. I'm going to give her an S.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm okay with that.
I loved her. She was a strong, independent black woman that legitimately never needed a man. So,
she threw one out of a car, though.
Yes. I just loved her.
How is it the Yellow Rangers stuck out more than, like, most of the Blues?
Because they... Really enough, because of the fact that the Yellow Ranger is usually the first girl, and then Pink comes after, they tend to give them quite a bit.
I'm okay with this list.
Same.
I'm really okay with this list.
Yeah. We got our S's. She deserves her A spot. They deserve their B. All all of them mostly deserve to see.
I think she does. It's again, C is average. I thought she was at least average.
Yeah. It's just the fact that her and Zach got like the least amount of screen time.
I'm sure they would have gotten more if the sequel got made.
Well, here we are starting over.
I'm honestly okay with that because, well, the cast was honestly my favorite part of that movie. The suits and the Zords were not great.
Yeah. But yeah, this is our list.
Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, follow us on all the things.
And we will see you all
next time. Bye, everybody.